When's a good time to water my dragonfruit plant? The top is all dry and crumbly. Should I water it now? How deep do I water it? At what depth does it start getting root rot? How wet is it underneath? There's a ton of questions I read on Reddit all the time. And one of the things I don't see people doing is suggesting how to fix this. So listen, today we're going to talk about one of the best tools for any of us new people to help us decide when we should be watering our plants. So stick with me and let's take this journey. One of the best tools in our arsenal as newcomers, as people that are just starting to learn about how and what and why water is so important and how it can affect our plants, is a moisture meter. A moisture meter helps take the guesswork out of everything, from when should I water my plants to how deep and how often and all that jazz. With this, we just stick it in the ground and we say, okay, it's at a certain level, so let's do it. So here, we're going to take you through this. So here in North Carolina, we just had rain yesterday, and it was a good soaking rain. Our plants needed it. But one of the things that we often hear, and I often see on the forums like Reddit and Facebook, is when do you want to water? Well, the honest answer is it depends on what kind of soil you have. And the best tool in that arsenal is our moisture meter. Now, we're not even 24 hours after it rained, so I expect this to be in the 10, very high 10, down at the very bottom. But if I go, let's say I do about 2 inches, it's showing me a good sign. It's saying it's 8, maybe even 7.5. Now, if I double that and I go about 4 to 5 inches, it's giving me a nice solid 10. And that's good. But what that's telling me is that the water is slowly going down. Now, root rot, when we're talking about this in dragonfruit, usually within the first 24 to 48 hours, if you're not seeing this meter move, then you have too wet of a soil. And it could be well draining, but maybe it doesn't have enough porous material or organic material in it to promote it being less waterlogged. Now, for me, I know I have really moist soil, and I know that if I measure this tomorrow, it's going to be down to 8. All right, so this one, pretty dusty. I can go down about 3 inches and it's pretty clumpy. Not clumpy, it's loose, but you can tell it's moist. So we're going to go down about 8 inches. And it's giving me a 9. So now on wet days, right after it rained, you would expect it to be all the way on the very far side of the wet, but it's not. It's settling at around, it's settling around 8.5. That's very good for this pot. This pot, she's a beauty. We got our super Shenron in there, so I know this pot is absolutely perfect. Now this pot has all the ones that we got from our sister-in-law out in California. They're used to a very dry environment, and we're going to go about 8 inches on this, and let's see what we got at 8 inches. This one, we let it settle down. That's about 10. So this one's a little wet still after, I would say this is the first 18 hours. So we're at 10. This one I'd want to keep an eye on because I might have to amend the soil down below. All right, I'm gonna check my potatoes here. My potatoes are, they drain pretty good. They're at a 7, so they're sucking up the moisture like left and right. All right, so out of all my pots, these are the two I worry about the most. These are Taiwan variants that I'm really hoping are actual true to nature Taiwan variants. But as you can see, I'm kind of getting a little bit of, I don't even know what it would be called. But, so we're gonna do 8 inches and we're gonna push that down, let it sit. And that is still a 10. So on these pots, I'm probably gonna have to re-amend these and put in different ones. Let's go ahead and look at the other one. All right, here we are, we got this one. Let's put that down 8 inches. This one's actually not doing too bad, it's at a 9. On this side, let's clean that off. Well, let's see what it is over here. It's about a 10 on that side. I'll keep an eye on these. Tomorrow we'll measure it and see what it does. So this moisture meter, probably one of the best investments I made in terms of peace of mind being a new backyard grower. This has helped me take the guesswork out of my potted plants on when I should water them, how much I should water them, and basically help me keep an eye on the soil health. Because we all want to have soil health. We don't want these precious dragon fruit or our potatoes or anything that we're growing have root rot. I would recommend this to anybody who has any ideas or any questions about when they should water, how much they should water, or how wet they think their stuff is. Moisture meter helps take the guesswork out of that. That's all I got for today. Just a quick tip on and one of the best tools that I have in my arsenal. Remember, I need you to like and subscribe, help me out, and happy growing.